What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Stocks to Watch. And I have been delighted that a lot of you have found this helpful. So, wonderful job on that. Thank you so much. And again, the watch list did really well. A lot of stocks showing lots of action. And again, Nifty Bank Nifty remaining quiet, and all the action happening in mid caps, small caps, and a small pocket of large cap stocks. So let's quickly get started and discuss all the stocks that we were discussing uh, as far as the previous day's watch list was considered. So let's quickly have a look at this, and let's start with Dalmia Bharat. So again, this is something that we have taken a position on, and we are into this position right now. We just took a BTST yesterday. So this is the current position, and I think this is going to move as far as all the other capital goods stocks are concerned. They're doing really good. So expecting this also to do nice things, we took a position in the last 10-15 minutes. Apart from that, the star was of the day was Triveni Engineering. So we actually took this trade with in the chat on Discord, and we just got this entire move, on the upside. So we basically got out somewhere here around 285, 286. So around this area is where we got out, and this actually moved up really, really strongly. So this is where we got it because we were planning to do a BTST, and instantly we got like huge candles. So we want to book it off. So Triveni was really good, and again, this was discussed yesterday that we could see this entire contraction expand, and this is what happened on the next day. So wonderful action over here. Jikri started to move up 2%. So this is the stock that I spoke to you about. That general insurance companies have done extremely well. They have produced very good results. So we saw Jikri do really well, and even NIACL not on the list, but NIACL was also up 2.5%, and I think this is going to explode in the coming days to come. So again, that is something that moved. Vijaya Diagnostics, another stock that we were tracking, even that stock did really well. Now, apart from that, we also discussed about Siemens. Siemens was, showing this kind of formation for an intraday play. Even this did really well. Apart from that, KEC was something that, even our stop loss got triggered today. This did not do as expected. That's part of the game. Ircon, we had a discussion about Ircon, up 5%. JSL, we had a discussion about JSL as well, up 3%. And I was expecting some move in Adani Ports, didn't really happen, but more or less all the other stocks on the watch list did pretty well, and we were able to take advantage of that. Now coming on to today's watch list, again we've got interesting bunch of stocks, and let's quickly start off with that. So let's start with Lotus Labs. So Lotus Labs is first on the list, and the thing is, this is something more for intraday rather than swing trading, because this has been showing momentum, and this is like a tighter range that is created. I would want to wait for another couple of days to see the action, but on an intraday basis, if I see an opportunity, I'm going to play this. So Lotus is one. Aarti Industries is another one. I think 3 days back I discussed this stock on the watchlist video, and this is now coming out of this range. So tomorrow is going to be a very crucial day for Aarti Industries. I think that's going to have some action. Now, as the cover of my video suggests, right, metals, are they about to shine? So I've seen some interesting action in metals. So if you look at zinc, copper, aluminium, they've been doing really well today in today's market, and I'll show that to you as well. So I'll just go to MCX, and I'll just try to show this, to you, right? So if you look at the metals over here, so zinc is up 1.8%. Natural gas is also up. Silver, gold is fine, but copper was up, but I think it has corrected right now after the American data started to come in. But more or less, what's happening is the theme is China is giving a lot of stimulus, a lot of infrastructural investments, and that is the reason real estate stocks and metal stocks are having some sort of relief. So I think that is going to be something very crucial. Now, as far as technicals are concerned, Hindalco has been forming into this tighter range. I'll be very interested to see if this starts to pick up. And not only this, but if you look at Jindal Steel doing similar things, kind of creating a range. That's why it's on my watch list again. National Aluminium doing the same thing, and National Aluminium actually has a very good base that it can actually take out, right? So it's a nice little base. After an impulsive action, it's now getting into a tighter range. So this is definitely going to be something on my radar. And I also got one more stock from the metal pack, which is Hindustan Copper, which is the strongest, right? It's strongest amongst the entire metal pack. And again, this is also kind of moving into a tighter range. So again, all of these metal stocks are going to be very interesting to watch. Apart from that, I've got Godrej Consumer Products that is in the list. So this is a trade that we took, a few days or few months back. So I'll just remove that. And again, this is also getting into a tighter range. And Godrej Consumer Products is Goldman's favorite pick in terms of consumer play. So again, this is something that could give intraday based moves. So keep a watch out on that. Eicher Motors is another stock which is on my watch list. Now, if I spoke to you about Force Motors and Isuzu, in my first or the second video. Just look at what they're doing. I mean, auto stocks, auto OEM are on fire. Like, I don't have enough time on this video, but if you look at JBM Auto, look at Gabriel, look at Sansera, you just look and pick up any auto OEM stock, and they've done exceedingly well. Today, JBM was up 10%, I think 9 or 10%. So again, the auto industry, the auto theme looks pretty good. Eicher Motors, good numbers also. So I think this is a nice base that you can play off, and it is showing signs of strength. Although there is supply over here, but I don't think that's going to be really a big problem for this. But Eicher Motors definitely on my radar. SBI Cards and another stock post very good earnings. Stock made a massive rally, contracted, expanded, and now again it's getting into a tighter range. Definitely on my radar, and I'll definitely be watching this out. NIACL, another stock that I spoke to you about yesterday. We are still into our position. It's been long. We've been holding this for like quite some time now, 6 7 days. But I think this is where this contraction base is going to explode. So just keep this on your radar as well. Prince Pipes, I think, is one of my favorite names in terms of today's watch list. I think this is doing exceedingly well post earnings, good action coming out of, I think, a 1 year base, right? So if you look at this, this is 30th of May 2022. It's coming out of a yearly base and then doing nice little things over here. Prince Pipe, my number one pick in terms of that. BASF is number two because this is also doing nice little things coming out of a nice base, and now it's trying to show some strength. There is lots of room to move on the upside. So everything is pretty much, setting up really nicely. So BASF is another name. Now Bata India, another stock that I'll be tracking, but I think this could take some time. So this stock also is kind of absorbing supply around the highs, and a lot of FIAs have added stake to Bata India given its reasonable valuations. So again, looks interesting. Sundaram Finance is another name. It's trading at important areas, although this supply is a problem. But given what the stock has done, I think this contraction also could look to expand. Now, one more stock that I would like to add, and I've already told you as a disclaimer that we are having a position into this, is Karur Vaisa Bank. And today, the stock towards the end of the day saw some institutional activity, and now I think tomorrow is the day where the stock is going to explode. So all of these stocks look extremely nice, extremely fantastic, and there are a bunch of other stocks also that are doing really well. So this was basically it, and if you want to track these stocks, please track them very carefully. A lot of them are mid caps, so execution is a little bit of a challenge, but more or less I think these are stocks that can have the hottest action. I don't really include stocks that have done well today because that's not going to help you to trade something tomorrow. But today also lots of good action in terms of the sugar space. The Renuka Sugar was up, and on the same lines, Triveni Engineering, which was on the watch list for yesterday, even that did really well. So we can expect commodity stocks to do really well. So it includes metal stocks, it includes sugar stocks, it also includes a bunch of names. So for example, these capital goods like Prince Pipes, BASF, specialty chemicals. So it's a mixed bag. There is no particular theme that's doing extraordinarily well. Auto and auto OEM were there. We spoke about it for like literally a week, and I think a lot of you caught majority of those stocks. So that's it from my side. That's the watch list. And just one reminder: if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Hit on the like button and comment if you like such content. That motivates me to share more content with you. So that's it from my side. Thank you so much. I will see you next time, and I wish you all the best. Please manage your risk really well, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye, and take care.